Om Vasudevam Ramakantam Natva Laugakshi Bhaskar Purute Jaimini Naye Praveshaya Artha Sangraham. Tritiya Vibhakti Udaharana Drishtanta is given in the Viniyoktri Shruti. Viniyoktri Shruti, one type is Vibhakti Rupa. So different kinds of Vibhaktis are being shown. Tritiya Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti will be shown. Then Eka Abhidhana Rupa and then Eka Pada Rupa. These kind of three Viniyoktri Shrutis are there. So first we saw Vrihibhir Yajeta. Tritiya Shruti was there. That is done. And then that becomes Yaga Anga. Vrihi became Yaga Anga. Purodasha is the Prakriti of that. Through Vrihi you will prepare Purodasha in this way. Then the next one was Arunaya, Pingakshya, Ekahayanya, Gava, Somam, Krenati. Arunaya, Aruna Varna means reddish. Cow should be reddish. Red means you know what I am talking about, like how we have cows, that color. Arunaya. Then Pingaksha. Pingaksha means yellow eyes. Eyes should be yellow. Ekahayanya. Ekahayani means 1 year old or less. Means young, very young cow. Old cow you cannot give and get soma, like in Kathopanishad. So Arunaya, Pingakshya, Ekahayanya. Now these three are actually guna. And Gau is the Dravya. So their Anvaya, Arunaya, Pingaksha, Ekahayanya, their Anvaya actually, see the Vakya. इति अस्मिन् वाक्ये आरुण्यस्यापि तृतीया श्रुत्या क्रयांगत्वम् तदपि गोरूप द्रव्य परिच्छेद द्वारा न तु साक्षात् कस्मात् अमूर्तत्वात् अरुणत्व does not have मूर्त, it is not मूर्त पदार्थ, द्रव्य is मूर्त. Therefore the अन्वय of aruna will happen with गोरूप द्रव्य. तदपि गोरूप द्रव्य परिच्छेद द्वारा क्रियांगत्वम न तो साक्षात. क्रीणाति is there, so क्रियांगत्वम, it is anga of that kriya of क्रीणाति. Kriyangatvam, that transaction only through the dravya. Just like Vrihi is Yaganga. How? Through Purodasha. In the same way here, Arunaya becomes part of this Krinati. But through, so it is Trayangatva, through Gorupa Dravya, not to Sakshat. Further. Now, Dvitiya Vibhakti, another Drishtanta is given. Not another, first example. Up till now, the Drishtantas were Tritiya Vibhakti, two Tritiya Vibhakti, now Dvitiya Vibhakti. Prihin Prokshati iti Prokshanasya Prihyangatvam Dvitiya Shrutya. Prihin Prokshati. So Vrihin is which Vibhakti? Dvitiya, Bahuvachana. Vrihin Prokshati. Prokshana means you take some water which is already sanctified. that water you have to sprinkle on the vrihi or any yajna dravya, yaga dravya, vrihyangatvam. So now प्रोक्षणस्य व्रीहि अंगत्वं, व्रीहेः पुरोडाश अंगत्वं, पुरोडाशस्य यागांगत्वं, प्रोक्षणस्य व्रीह्यंगत्वं द्वितीया श्रुत्या। तच्च प्रोक्षणं न व्रीहि स्वरूपार्थं, पेज नंबर 20, स्वरूपार्थम, that refa is missing, स्वरूपार्थम, तस्य तेन विना अपि उपपत्तेः, तस्य तेन विना अपि उपपत्तेः, तस्य कस्य, तस्य कस्य, व्रीहे, व्रीहे, तेन विना, प्रोक्षणस्य विना, without prokshan also vrihi is there, vrihi is siddha, okay, but until it prokshanam is done, prokshanam is sprinkling of water, until you do that, yagangatva it will not have. Until you do that, the punya that you are supposed to get, you will not get. You have done everything, then you will get. If you sprinkle, there is a jalam which you have sanctified by chanting the mantra, and you bring some other jala and or sweat is there and you just do some, you will not get punya. Rokshanam means with that water only you will have to in this way. In other words, whatever is said you have to do. किंतु अपूर्व साधनत्व प्रयुक्तम, तस्य तेन विना अपि उपपत्तेः, किंतु अपूर्व साधनत्व प्रयुक्तम. अपूर्व साधनत्वम will come only through prokshanam. Now it becomes a means to produce great punya. व्रीहिन् अप्रोक्ष्य व्रीहिन् अप्रोक्ष्य यागानुष्ठाने अपूर्व अनुपपत्तेः, without doing prokshanam of this vrihi. Vrihi means the rice paddy with the husk, they are called vrihi. Without sprinkling the water, without doing the prokshanam, yaga anusthana, if you do, apurva prapti will not happen. Apurva anupapattehe. They give the drishtanta like a boy who has not done yajñopavita samskara. That person, even if he chants Vedas, will not get punya. It is given here. अनुपनीत ब्राह्मण बालक के द्वारा किया गया वेदाध्ययन से अपूर्व की उत्पत्ति नहीं होती. अपूर्व उत्पत्ति will happen only if he has done the samskaras. Like that, for this vrihi, prokshanam is required. Evam sarveshu angeshu apurva prayuktam angatvam bodhyam. Evam, in this way, sarveshu angeshu, in all, just vrihi, prokshanam is one drishtanta. Anything, prokshanam if it is required or anything else that is required, sarveshu angeshu apurva prayuktam angatvam. It will become anga to produce apurva prayuktam angatvam when whatever viniyoga is there, that is done through that. Another drishtanta is of the avaghata. So that vrihi you will have to do pounding. So that is where the niyama vidhi is there. Right? How many vidhis are there in that? 3. Apurva vidhi,
Niyama vidhi,
Parisankhya vidhi.
Parisankhya vidhi. 3 vidhis are there. So there, what is Apurva vidhi? When you will get when does Apurva vidhi apply?
Atyanta apraptau the Yamaha.
Atyantam apraptau Apurva vidhi. If there is no prapti of it from anything else, then it is Atyantam aprapta. Atyantam aprapti means I do not know any other way. This is the only way. So in that vrihi, avahananam is one method, but other methods are also there. So then it is not atyantam aprapta. Like nakha vidalanam is possible. I can split it through the nails, etc. What is the shloka? Tam apraptau pakshike sati
Tatra cha prapto parisankheti giyate.
Correct. So another example now for Dvitiya Vibhakti. Evam imam agrambhanan रशनामृतस्य इति अश्वाभिधानीम आदत्त means आदत्ते इति अत्र द्वितीया श्रुत्या मंत्रस्य अश्वाभिधानी अंगत्वम. Ashwabhidhani means that reins which are there to tie the horse and take the horse somewhere for the sacrifice or let him loose. But Ashwa is always with some string. That string is called Ashwabhidhani. Imam Rashanam. Imam means Imam Rashanam. This Rajju by which the Ashwa is tied. Agrambhanan. The tying. So, Agrambhanan, actually the dhatu is graha. Agrambhanan Rashana. Rashanam. Imam Anvay will happen with Rashanam. Imam Rashanam Ritasya. Ritasya means karma phalasya. That karma phala to get it is ritam means satyam, karma phalam. Agrambhanan means grahanam. So I take this Rashana to tie the horse, which is for the yaga, so that I get karma phalam. Imam Agrambhanan Rashanam Ritasya iti Ashwabhidhanim adatte. Ashwabhidhani, he does the grahanam of that. In this way, this Ashwabhidhani, Imam Rashanam, this is Dvitiya Vibhakti. So Dvitiya Shruti, by this, Ashwabhidhani becomes the Anga. Abhidhanim. See, Ashwabhidhanim adatte. So this mantra, Imam Agrambhanan Rashanam Ritasya, this part, Ashwabhidhanim adatte. it becomes the part of this Ashwabidhani, this mantra. So Ashwabidhani becomes sanctified by the mantra. And therefore, that, see, when you do prokshanam, prokshana kriya sanctifies the vrihi. Here, you don't do anything, just chanting the mantra will purify the rashana, the rajju. So now it becomes that mantra is yaga anga. How? Because this Ashwabidhani is yaga anga. Therefore, so mantra is anga of Ashwabidhani. Ashwabidhani is anga of the yaga in this way. Like many times, this Ishetva, that mantra is there when you pluck the particular branch of a tree which you are going to use for the homa, etc. There, just chanting the mantra has sanctified it in this way. Next is Saptami Drashtanta, which we'll see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.